baby, and I'm her lover boy. Yeah, I love my baby heart and soul. Love like all they never growing old. She's my sweet little thing. Woo! She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. That's right. Yeah, I love my baby. She's long and lean. You mess with her, you're gonna see a man get beat. Oh, she's my sweet little thing. Woo! She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. Yes, I am. Woo! Whoa! Yeah! Well, I love my baby like the finest wine. I'll be with her till the end of time. She's my sweet little thing. Oh, she's my pride and joy. Oh, she's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. Yes, I am. Yeah, I love my baby, the heart and soul. Love like all they never grow old. She's my sweet little thing. Woo! She's my pride and joy. Yeah, she's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little lover boy. That's right. Yeah, there you go, people. There you go. Yeah, man. That's one. That's one down. That's Stevie Ray Vaughan, born in October and gone too soon, man. You know, we got a couple of people in here that were with us for not long enough, but, you know, long enough to give us some of the greatest music you ever heard. Welcome to Indigenous Peoples Day. And there's my indigenous wife right over there, who's running the show. She's my sweet little thing, and I'm her little lover boy. Yeah, yesterday was our 12th anniversary. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And we had a great time. We did. And the Jets won. I mean, on my anniversary, can you imagine? Unbelievable. And, hey, who's out there? Anybody out there?
Linda and Connor.
Linda and Connor. Well, let's hope somebody else shows up too. But thank you so much for being here. God bless you all. I imagine somebody will show up sometime, or maybe not. But, you know, we're glad to be here. We're glad you're here, you know. And, yeah, Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, actually he lived next door to a really good buddy of mine, especially back in the 70s. I was working a lot in Austin. And he and his brother Jimmy lived right next door, just a couple doors down from Al Stahaley and his brothers. So you had the Stahaley brothers who were playing and, you know, rocking out. And then you had the Vaughans just a couple doors down doing the same thing. And, you know, it was a pretty wild time. But, you know, and I don't think since Hendrix anybody played like Stevie. And, boy, what a shocker that was, you know. As a matter of fact, I think that he was actually signed on the Fabulous Moonlight tour with David Bowie as a guitarist, and because I think that Al made that deal, if I'm not mistaken, he was putting that deal together. Al Stahaley's not only a rocker, but he's a terrific lawyer down in Houston now. Hey, brother Bobby Tex, you're down there. Hey, Anyway, I don't know what happened, but Stevie got bumped off that tour, and probably the best thing that ever happened to him, because man, his career after that just took off. I guess it would have been cool to work with Bowie, but apparently they came to a loggerhead, and you know, Ziggy won. Anyway, so we got some. You know, it's been a real rough week last week. We lost a really good friend, Kevin McMullen. God bless you, Kevin. Our prayers are with you, man. You know, I'm sure you're in a better place. You were really hurting there. You know, we went down to see him last week, and you know, it was he was having a rough time. You know, sometimes you just got to let go. And God bless you, man. We're thinking of you. We're praying for you. You know.
And then Israel.
And then this whole thing with the Middle East is just insane, man. I mean, it's like playing right into Revelation's hands. I can't even believe how close it is that book is, you know. But what the heck? It's only a couple thousand years old. So, I mean, it's unbelievable what they're doing there. You know, why can't they just put it down? You know, I'm doing this, the reason I'm looking like this more and more is because I'm doing this Albert Einstein. This week, this Saturday, as a matter of fact, anybody who happens to be in Goshen wants to come by the library, see Albert. You know, I do my work. You know, I'm having a seminar, if you will, at the library. And he was a pacifist, you know, and he was also offered the presidency of Israel in 1952, and turned it down because he didn't feel worthy of the job. You know, and I can't imagine anybody who was more worthy. He was a kind man. He was a gentleman. I mean, everybody has their issues, but you know, that what occurred over there. I mean, I guess we don't know how that happened. What was the breakdown in the intel or what? But it's a god awful thing. You know, just a terrible, terrible thing. And you know what? We lost Dick Butkus, former linebacker, middle linebacker position, you know, one of the all-time greats, no question about it. You know, Hall of Famer. I worked with Dick on Magnum PI in the episode 1 last summer. He played one of my coaches in that episode with on Hawaii. I actually flew out there with him, and we had a great conversation. I told him, you know, while he was playing during that period, I was a big Chicago Bears fan. The Bears. And, you know, Bears Nation is, I'm sure, hurting today. Or over the weekend, too, because of his loss. And, Dick, you catch up with Kevin, man. You could probably help him out. Although Dick had some pretty bad wheels. His knees really, you know, he had so many knee injuries. Didn't have anything left in his knees. No cartilage, nothing. So, but what a great guy. What a, you know, and you know, filled with faith. He was a true believer, and you know, I miss him already. You know, I mean, even though I haven't seen him in decades, but he was such a joy to work with. Anyway. We got another one coming up here. What time? Are we ready for another one?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, we're ready for another one. Now this one is by a young man by the name of Petty. Not that he was, that was just his name. Tom Petty. And there's another one that we lost much too early. I mean, look, what is the deal, man? Can't you leave somebody? Well, I guess you left me. I guess you're stuck with me, people. I know, you know, it's probably tough to handle, but I'm going to do my best to give you all of what I got. So just bear with us here for a second while we crank this baby up. And once again, you know, hey, look, we got all kinds of merch here and stuff like that. If you want to get something, I know Linda was looking for a collar shirt like this, right? I don't know if this is the right size for you. You want it for a nightgown or a... What do you want it for? To wear? How do you want to wear it? In any event, we've got this stuff. You can go on willygilly.com. You can go to, to our AFSPA site. Where's our AFSPA shirt? How come we don't have our AFSPA shirt up here? You got, yeah, okay, great. The boss just shook her head. Anyway, so here we go. Ready? This is one of my favorites too. All right. Yeah. Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. But I stand my ground. And I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, dear mama, I will not back down. Yeah, I'll stand my ground. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around. Well, I stand my ground and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, dear mama, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, dear mama, I said I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, yeah, baby, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Oh, I won't back down. That's right. That's right. Uh-oh. We got a tone out of that. Nobody could possibly figure out what that was. Anyway, if you can, even if you even heard it, and you think you know what it is, put it in the chat or put it up there. Come on, come on. Hey, listen, you know what? Everybody out there, make sure you get to our YouTube channel and like us on YouTube, MannysGalaxy. That's that channel, right? For the-
MannysGalaxy, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to that. We could really use the support. It's tough getting people to show up, especially 6:00 on a Monday during on a holiday. The Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm so glad that we finally got around to acknowledging who the real people are. The real Americans, because this is their land, and we've been trespassing for 600 years, man. It's like, right? I mean, it's just insane that we would do that. And not only that, the way that we've treated indigenous populations, I don't know what the human condition is that it makes somebody's got to be inferior, either by their religion or their color or their creed or whatever. I just never been able to get that, man. We are all here together. Actually, I just wrote a gospel tune this morning. That's what it says in the bridge. You know, there is no one better than anyone else here. You know, there are those that have more, or have more connections, or are more outgoing, or more, I don't know. But they're not. But there's nobody better than anybody else. You know, why would you want to think that? So you can step on somebody's head? What is that? You know, where's the power in that? The power is in connecting with people and coming up and working together to create something extraordinary, something the likes of which the world has never seen. A world at peace. You know, we don't know what peace is. All of this crap that's going on in the Middle East and Ukraine and all of that, it's going to suck all of us into a hole. And, and then what? You know, I don't know that these people ever thought this stuff through. That's a lot of what I'm going to be dealing with with my Einstein show. Because, of course, the relativity of it all is. He was a very simple man, actually. Everything that he knew about, he studied in life. He didn't speak until he was 5 years old. You know, so he did a lot of observing because, by the time you're 3 years old, you've consumed 80% of all of the knowledge that you will ever have. So, and he was such an extraordinary human being. And I'm bringing him back. This piece that I'm doing is more of him coming back. He was sent back to try and straighten some things out. And, because people seem to respect him. But a lot didn't. A lot of people didn't respect him and his intelligence and the things that he had to endure. A Jew who went to Catholic school in his entire elementary education. Anyway, you got 10 minutes? 10? There's only 10 minutes left? Okay. Well, we better get going here. We're going to have to bang out these next two real quick. Here we go. Okay. David Lee Roth. I was born in a trunk. Mama died and my daddy got drunk. And I hit to die alone in the middle of the tobacco road. And going up the rusty shack. All I had was hanging on my back. Only you know how I love this place called the Tobacco Road. But it's the only life I've ever known. Only you know how I know. Oh, Tobacco Road. Gonna leave, get a job with the help of raising up above. Get some money, get rich and whole. Bring it back to the Tobacco Road. But it's home. The only life I've ever known. Only you know how I know. Oh, Tobacco Road. Oh, come on, girl, my. Woo! was Eddie Van Halen's guitar part. I'm not sure that was Eddie playing it, but man, it was a band. Anyway, Van Halen, man.
Mike Saka's here.
Mike Saka! Hey, buddy.
And Linda.
And Linda. Listen, I don't care who else shows up. You guys show up, I'm good. Connor, you too, man. Whatever. You know what I mean? Jelly Bean? How's everything at the house? Everything good? Looking forward to seeing you, man. Okay, and now we're running out of time here, so I'm gonna have to move this right along. Remember, people, get in touch with us. Make sure you stay connected to us. There's all kinds of ways to do that. You can, we've got websites. We got willygilly.com. You got davidpatrickwilson.us. You got all kinds of stuff. And we just want to make sure that you're getting out of this stuff what you want. We want to bring you the stuff that you like to hear. Okay?
So tell me about the next song.
Now, this next song, actually, I wrote it for one of my fans whose son was entrapped, or says that I don't know all of the details, but it sounds like he was entrapped and framed and convicted, and he's doing a major stretch for getting involved with a couple of young women that he wasn't aware of their ages, I guess. One of them was a minor, and they set him up. Any event, he got quite a stretch, and I'm not going to name names, but we're going to be working on this. This is one of those things. So I hope I remember my lyrics and I can do this justice myself. So do we have time?
We have more than time. Hold on. We have 8 minutes.
We have 8 minutes. Yeah, I do, these days I'm doing, we're actually doing acting classes at a youth, maximum security youth facility up here locally. And, these guys are felons, and they're 15 years to 21 years old, and then their bit doesn't finish by the time they're 21. They shift them over to, the bigger population. But, these kids got sideways with the law, and, man, it's a tragic thing, throwing away years and years of their lives for doing silly, stupid stuff mostly, But there's, we need to be showing them more opportunity, and that's why I'm teaching them acting, because acting is a way to get out and get up. You can. And it doesn't matter how old you are when you start, it's how you finish. And there's all kinds of people that are needed for all kinds of parts. So in any event, this song
We've got some students that are really doing some good stuff.
Yeah, we do have some students that are really doing extremely well. That are, they're doing shows. They're doing, this technique is phenomenal. And the people that the good Lord has brought me are all taking it seriously and doing wonderful work with it. So
one of them has a film in the film festival in October.
That's right. One of my people has produced it. We actually co-produced it with him. So anyway, this is called No Time to Cry. I'm going to play this and see where we go here. Those little girls are your toys. in time. 13 long and lonely, that's such a crime. When she says she loves you only, that could be a lie. But then it's too late to take it back, no time to cry. That's the way it is behind those walls. Gray rock all around you when you fall. Not the way you want your life to be. Just be righteous, boys, and you stay free. Don't be doing time. 13 long and lonely, that's such a crime. Make sure they're not just lonely when they say they love you only. But then it's late to take back the time to cry. I said it's too late to take it back, no time to cry. But then it's too late to take it back, no time to cry. Wow. That's our show, people. That's our show. That's what we got? 2 minutes? One on either side of the camera? So anyway, we'd like to know what you thought of that song. You know, I'd like to, I think we're going to try and put that on the remix and the remaster of my album and get it out in the next couple weeks. So that you'll be looking for that by the end of the month. And I'm really hoping that we can start moving some things here. You know, we got the show coming up this Saturday, 3:00 at Goshen Library, and we got the album coming out probably into next week, or maybe the week after. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks. I said, what was that? The 23rd, I guess.
Yeah.
Of October. And get you guys ready for Halloween. Maybe we'll play dress up. I don't know. In any event, thank you all for coming. Thanks for being so loyal. God bless you all. Peace.